Hi there, this is Paul and I'm so excited to have you here. I'm going to actually reveal the same presentation that folks have watched that they were blown away on. Even to this day, right now, I'm actually getting hundreds and hundreds of emails saying people were blown away by this actual presentation. So you get to see it and you get to see it one last time. And there's some time-sensitive information here, some time-sensitive training, and some time-sensitive bonuses as well, which are super exclusive only for this presentation. So make sure that you watch it entirely. Now I know you might not, but make sure at least you check out to the very end and you'll see how valuable it is and why this is the best webinar that you've ever watched before in terms of the value you'll be getting, in terms of the bonuses that you'll be getting, and yes, in terms of just the revolutionary stuff that I'll be sharing with you, which means what I'm about to reveal cannot be bought anywhere for any price, even if you tried. So that is how exciting it is. I'm excited. I hope you are too. Let's begin and make sure that you take notes because some of the stuff that I'll be sharing with you, you can only watch it now. Once this webinar is down, you'll not get another chance at it. Today, I'll show you how you can rapidly grow and scale your businesses using next generation smart chat automation and lifelike 3D animation. This is the world's first and only futuristic artificial intelligence technology to skyrocket your leads and sales. It's been 3 years in the making, so not something that came about a couple of months ago or even a year ago, 3 years ago, because it took a long time to crack many of the technologies that I'll be showing you today. And you can't find this anywhere for any price, even if you spend $10,000, $20,000 and so on. Even Fortune 500 companies, if they were to create something like this, it's going to cost them a lot of money and they're going to give up. That's the kind of leverage that you're getting. You're getting an unfair advantage, and to get success in any endeavor in your life, whether it's your business or whatever it is, you need to have an unfair advantage over everybody else, or you're going to get exactly what everybody else gets, which is below average results, right? So today, I'll be showing you how you can generate more leads, sales, and profits. And I'm also going to be showing you how you can do this by getting an unfair advantage over everybody else. And I'll also show you how you can be light years ahead of every other person in the world by using this brand new chat automation tool that takes things to the entirely new levels. Okay, this currently, and I'm going to show you some strategies on how I personally generate 270 new leads every day and make $300 per day without a list, without any existing traffic, without a product, without even needing a website, and yes, without any technical experience as well. Now, if you have a website, that's even better, right? Because now you know exactly what to use and how to grow your business and so on. So I'll show you that as well, how you can do it either. So I'm going to introduce you right now to ChatterPal, the most revolutionary technology that I've ever built and the best creation that I've ever created to date. But more importantly, again, as I said, I'll be showing you how you can get 20 free copies of this tool right on this webinar. But more important than that, I'll also be showing you some cool strategies on how you can leverage this technology and as well win some cool prizes and bonuses as well to be on this webinar. I've never given away the kind of bonuses that I'm going to be giving away on this webinar, simply because, as I said, I don't know if I can create a technology like this again. It's going to take me another 5 years. I have no idea. So that's the reason why this is so exclusive. This is so important that you're here on this live web. With ChatterPal on your side, you have unlimited possibilities and stuff, for example, like one-click logo mapping, where you can brand your own 3D avatar and chat agents with your company brand name or logo and so on. Yes, you can do that. It's going to give you that lifelike effect, and it's also going to have dynamic movement. So if your avatar is moving, yes, you're going to actually have that effect dynamically moving depending on the angle that your avatar is in. And we also have animal avatars built in. So you have that choice as well. So you have mascots and so on for your company or your business and so on. You also get powerful features like chat flow maker that is built in with incredible amount of flexibility with all these chat flows that you see on my screen right now, which means you can make your avatar interact with you, but also based on the interaction, based on what people actually post, it will actually take them to a different journey, which is really exciting, really powerful, something that you should be using to take advantage of and actually get incredible results. And yes, ChatterPal also comes with world's best text-to-speech built in multiple languages that you can immediately use in your own business or even clients' businesses as well, which is really exciting. And there's no limitations, no shortcuts being taken, and no compromises. So you have the same professional outlook that even Fortune 500 companies use right now in their business. So there is no stone left unturned, and you're never stuck and you're never left behind. So with ChatterPal, you can transform ordinary websites and blogs into 24/7 sales machines. For example, you can communicate and engage with any visitor in real time on any device, including mobile phones, including iPads, iPhones, and so on. And you can also offer timely and personalized incentives, bonuses, and other cool stuff to turn visitors into sales on your e-com stores and, yes, websites as well. You can generate qualified leads, customers, and even affiliate commissions by showcasing content on other websites that you don't even own. You can take orders, appointments, handle support, service issues, and get customers' questions answered with no staff or pricey virtual agents needed. You can gain your customers' trust, drive repeat sales, and improve user experience, and obviously also increase customer satisfaction because they're loving the interactivity that's involved here, right? And ChatterPal also comes with one-click translation, automated multi-language text-to-speech engine, so that you can build a better brand awareness for all your social media platforms, which is really, really powerful. And yes, we also have smart analytics built in, which means every single element that is being done. So for example, a visitor comes in and they post something, or they become a lead, they convert from a visitor to a sale, or they book an appointment or a table reservation, and everything else is tracked. So that way you know exactly how much you're actually making. And the other best part is, with all this data, your ChatterPal is going to get smarter and smarter with time, which is really amazing. And you can even make it smarter by adjusting a few things based on customer response and how people interact with it, which is really powerful in this day and age where people are actually craving for interaction and attention as well. And we've also integrated the world's best interactive human chat agent technology as well, so you can create any green screen video and eliminate that background, and now you have a powerful solution where you can have your own video, for example, or even a professional spokesperson. They will do all the selling for you, and that way this is also an addition to those 3D avatars as well as the animal avatars. Now you have a human chat agent who will actually help you out here. Just double and triple your sales even further, because there'll be some industries where a human would be better than a 3D avatar, right? So you can do that here, convert anything super intuitive, and I'm going to show you that in just a bit as well. And if you really stack it up, right, you have groundbreaking technology that's not available in any other app in the market with ChatterPal. You got lifelike human and animal 3D avatars, revolutionary lip sync technology, award-winning text-to-speech built in, fluid logo mapping technology, and you also have that intelligent chat automation that is built in. And you also have those ready-made customizable chat templates, meaning you don't have to go there with a blank face where you don't know what to do to set up a nice little chat automation. We already built in all the templates. You just go in and change a few things. You want to change the name of the person who's doing the chat automation. You want to change a few things here and there. Yes, that's going to work for you as well. You also get ready-made customizable chat templates that is fully done in different industries. So that way you don't have to search around, find new solutions. And you also get one-click auto translation built in, so you can go global, reach a global audience, and really take your business to the next level. You also get unlimited video and chat hosting, so you never pay hosting fees, and we host all your video avatars and chat agents for no additional cost. This is premium web hosting, and it's not something where we try to save some cost here and there. No, you're going to be getting the same servers that host Google.com, YouTube.com, and so on. The same Fortune 500 companies like McDonald's and so on, the same ones they use, you're going to be on that. So there's no compromises here. And yes, you get unlimited site license, so there's no limits. You can have unlimited ChatterPals and unlimited websites with zero limits. And yes, you also get the free commercial license, which means you can sell these chat automation services, ChatterPal avatars, and as well as your ChatterPal automations to any business or local businesses, even e-commerce websites, and so on. There's 500,000 Shopify stores alone and millions of other e-commerce businesses, right, online. But there are also a lot of local businesses. I'll be showing you some strategies on how you do this as well. When we talk about this, the next thing is, Paul, is this the best and only tool that I will need? Is there something else I need to buy? Not really. This is the only sales and lead generation tool that you'll ever need. There's no other compromises being made here. Everything is included. It's all inclusive. And that way, right, one of the big questions you might be saying is, Paul, I don't have a big budget. Would this work for me? Yes, we've solved that. ChatterPal boosts conversions, leads, and sales on any website 24/7 without hiring staff, virtual agents, or shelling out monthly fees for sophisticated platforms that do only 10% of what ChatterPal does anyway. And you don't have time. We've solved that for you as well. You can dramatically reduce the time that you're spending on customer emails and even phone or Skype calls to close sales, handle support issues with your own interactive smart chat agent. However, you don't have any experience, choose from our ready-made chat templates, customize, and have your ChatterPals live in minutes. And step-by-step training is included to guide you through the entire process. you don't have any creativity, leave your competition in the dust by leveraging industry-leading technologies like chat automation, artificial intelligence, 3D avatars, text-to-speech, one-click translation inside one easy-to-use app. Or you don't even have a website. Utilize our game-changing live link technology. You can actually harness the power of ChatterPal to get leads and sales from other sites that aren't even yours. No sites or landing pages of your own are ever needed at all. And yes, ChatterPal comes with full commercial license included, so you can just create all these interactive ChatterPals in any business or website, unlimited amount of them, and you can host unlimited amount of them across different industries and so on. So that way you have the peace of mind of knowing that we have a technology that will actually work for you, get more leads and sales, not only for your business, but also other businesses as well. And you'll have the confidence in approaching and getting new big ticket sales with clients across local businesses or even online businesses as well. So here's some examples of real actual ChatterPals. So in this case, I have it for a dentist and you can play it. And I'm going to just play a few seconds because again, I want to show you how to create this campaign from scratch.
If you're in need of a dentist, you probably have a lot of questions, such as, will my procedures hurt? Do you accept my insurance? Or even, do you perform the advanced procedures that I need? We have years of experience helping people get the beautiful smile they have always wanted. Even if you haven't been to the dentist in years, or you have.
So in the interest of time, let me minimize this for the time being. So if I go to a next example right here, I can show you a situation where we also have a ChatterPal here, which is for a restaurant. Okay, so let's play that as well right here. Now we have a chef avatar here, as you can see, and you see that play button shaking around. This is the Google Chrome solution that we've come up with, which allows you to grab people's attention so you can actually click on it. There's no way that people will not click on it because it's grabbing their attention. Nobody else has this, the only app in the whole world which does this. And again, let's play this one.
Looking for a caterer for your wedding, party, anniversary, or special event? If so, you've come to the right place. We're proud to be the premier local catering company, and we pride ourselves on providing amazing food and drinks for your special event. No matter what type of.
I'm going to just refresh it real quick. So again, this is the AI that is built in the right is the beauty here. Okay, so you can actually put my name here like Paul, and then it's going to have, hello Paul, what do you want to book a table reservation and that sort of thing, and it's doing all that automation as well. So you have the best of both worlds. You have the attention grabbing 3D avatars. We're interacting with you. We're actually negotiating the visitor, right? What do you want? What do you do? And they're sending them in a pathway, right? And we can say, hey, I'm interested to have a catering service from this particular restaurant. Yes. And they're going to send me more information. Then I can book an appointment or table reservation here with this. They're going to ask for an email, as you can see here. It's all automated. And as I said, it gets smarter and smarter with time, the more information it gets, which is beautiful. This is futuristic stuff, as you can see. And this is just one example. If you, let's say you're trying to sell ebooks, let me refresh that. As a digital marketer, you can do the same thing here. You can put it up here on an ebook, and let me play this for a second.
Hey, Cindy here. You are just minutes away from downloading the best-selling course and training that everyone's been talking about online. The special offer you see on this page.
Pretty cool, right? Again, you can start selling ebooks, building a subscriber list, taking phone numbers, booking appointments. You can do all that with its 3D animation engine built in. Now, I also have it on my e-commerce website. So if I refresh this, you'll see it. Pretty powerful stuff. Again, right here. And the beauty here is, you see when she's moving around, just focus on that one part. I'll just play the clip for a second. You'll see how that logo mapping feature is playing out, where regardless of where that actual bag is moving, it's actually getting mapped. So it actually looks realistic. You see that, how that bag moved around and looks like somebody actually spent a lot of time building it. But it can be any logo, by the way. It can be your own business or any other business.
Hello, my name is Cami. Thank you for visiting our website. We are thrilled and excited to have you here. We value your time and would like to offer you a special coupon code to get.
So as you can see, this is a technology unlike anything else out there. Really powerful stuff. So you can also have really high-end avatars like this one. And if I quickly show you all the avatars seen here, go to campaign, click my campaign, and you'll see all these are available for you, right? You go in, next. You have all these avatars with logo mapping integrated. Like you can put a logo on this bag here of this person, and you can put it in the box. You get the idea, right? You can even put it here. So on the chest and so on, which gives it that branding that a lot of businesses crave. It's the most important thing out there right now. Because just a logo alone, a lot of businesses pay $500 or more to create. What if you have this branding, right? Now you're looking at big leagues, right? If you see branding right now, like Geico for insurance and so on, a lot of people actually identify that with a brand rather than nobody knows who the CEO is and so on. Same thing here, you're actually building a brand out of it. Now, again, you also have other 3D avatars, you have animal avatars as well, beautiful, again, with logo mapping and everything integrated. So now, remember I talked about that little, ChatterPal, my e-commerce website. So let's show you an example of that particular business, and then I'll also talk a little bit about how ChatterPal will actually help you regardless of what business you're in. Anything that you do, right, will actually end up benefiting you in the long run. So let me explain what I mean by that. So let's run this campaign right off the bat. Let's build it, and I'm going to build it right in front of your eyes so you can actually see it, so that you will see how fast and easy it is. So you're just going to ChatterPal app. It's going to take you 2 minutes, by the way, but just go in. And by the way, all these avatars are with that logo mapping feature I was telling you about. All of them, by the way, this guy, all of these. You can even put a logo right on their chest right about here and so on. So everything is customizable like that. And so if you go into this to the avatar, I want to mimic what I just showed you, right? How quickly can we set up? So I have her right here, right? Her name is Cami. I'll go next. And you see here, we have all these languages, right? We have all these languages available for our benefit. So let's use these languages and start benefiting from it, right? So all we have to do is we have US English, we have, these voices available and so on, right? All we have to do is we can choose what we like. So in this case, I'm going to just use Sally as the voice. You can preview the voice, by the way, and you have some ready-made scripts as well. So I could, have some opt-in or discount or something to do with whatever I'm trying to do. The auto translate obviously is going to translate over into any language of your choice. You just click import speech, simple and easy. You can play it to preview it once if it's all good. Once it sounds great, the text to speech, everything is synced, by the way. You can also, by the way, if you want to, you can record your own audio from within the app. You see that option right there. And I'm going to zoom it in just so you see it clearly. So you can record the audio from within the app, and you can also upload an audio. Let's say you have another voiceover and something like that. You can also upload it from within the app as well. Pretty cool, right? Now, we go next after we chosen. Now, I'm going to zoom out slightly so you can see everything here. We have color style here, which means you can change it based on your website look and feel. So if I click this, again, you see that how it changed over things. And the avatar's name, you can change it to anything you want. You can change any element, but you see this logo image option here, right? Let me highlight it just so you can see it. This part right here, this logo image part, that is basically what you can use for that logo mapping. I just quickly browse my desktop, go to desktop, and right about here, okay? Any logo that I have here, I can just quickly and easily put it up. So I have these logos, boom, I have that right here, and boom, you're done. So you see how it automatically, as you saw in my screen right now, it automatically got this logo resized to my specifications. You do not need anything special. You do not need to do anything extra. It's all resized automatically, so you don't have to go to Photoshop or some really complex image editor to reduce it in size and all that. The other cool feature, which I really like, is you see that mirror avatar option in the bottom? Let's click that. See what happens right in front of your eyes, by the way. You see how that avatar's right hand now got shifted over? Pretty cool, right? Did you see that? So now she's in the right hand. As you can see, it was in the left hand before. Let me switch it back and it'll make a lot more sense if you just missed that little thing. Watch. So if I remove it, again, it's on their left hand. You can do it super easy. This is very useful, by the way, when you're actually using it for other businesses, where in situations like that, where you wanted your avatar to appear, for example, here or some specific area, and you want it to appear properly, you can do that with this option, okay? So that is actually the main reason why we do this. And the next thing that you can do is just click the next button. And here is where we can add our chat flow, okay? Now, I understand when you see a screen like this, you're like, Paul, what is this plus button? It looks so blank. I'm so confused because I know for a fact when I jump into these apps, and I personally, in a way, I don't watch the entire tutorials, which I should, but we're all excited about things, right? So instead of you getting confused here, we actually have ready-made templates like you see right here. Okay, so let's say your goal is to book an appointment or customer support or customer registration. You want to make people book for a webinar. Whatever your goal is, you can do that right here, as you can see here. Okay, And in this case, I want to offer a nice little coupon code, right? I just offer a coupon code, I load it, and every single element here is adjustable. I can bring it up, bring it down. I can add more things here. And in this case, let's say I put my name is Cami. I can put emoticons here, and so on and so forth, right? Pretty cool. I can add different elements here. I can use call to action URLs, buttons, photos, videos that I can put here based on people's responses, automatic. And the beauty is you can even have people go through a checkout page of yours and all kinds of other customizations you can make. I can keep going on and on. And the beauty is, and if you made a mistake after you created the whole thing, you can dynamically come back, edit this right here. Let's say you didn't want her name to be Cami, you want it to be Jessica or Melissa or something. Yes, you can change it right off the bat, and you just click next, and then here you can set up exactly where it wants to, where you want it to appear. For example, you want it to only play once per visit. Only want it in blackout mode, meaning it'll appear once and then it's going to go away. You want a blackout mode where it's going to appear in an affiliate offer or something, or a website you don't own. Let's say you want to grab a lead quickly to grab people's attention. You can do this mode. You can also show mute button, and you can also hide avatar after the introduction if you wish. And it's going to also start, minimized. Okay. Now, you can also have the attention grabber animation. Here's what I want to talk about a little bit. A lot of people were asking about, that Google Chrome update, right? It removed autoplay videos completely. And no business, by the way, can autoplay videos anymore. Okay, even YouTube, by the way, which Google owns, as you know. So what we did is we laid a neat little trick that you can use right away in your business. Okay, watch this. I'll refresh this. This is, by the way, for an offline business with the chef, which is, again, you have different avatars, animal avatars, and so on, like you see here. So you see how that play button is shaking? Watch this. Pay close attention. So no other app, by the way, does this. So what this is that it basically makes people click the play button, right? In Google Chrome and other browsers as well. This right here is gonna get people to actually play the avatar. Nobody else has done something like this. Again, this is that Google Chrome trick, but if it's in another browser like Firefox and so on, it's all automatic, and you have different options. If you don't want the chat to show immediately, you can make it like a little chat box, okay? You can do that as well. I'll show you an example. You see that right now in this website. If I wanted to do this, I can make it appear like this when people can click on it, or I can make it autoplay. I can have different customizations, basically, is what I'm trying to get at, okay? Now, the final step, right, is we can just click next, give it a campaign name. In this campaign, I'll say e-commerce. All right, and I'm gonna just name it e-commerce. And then the other beautiful part is, you see that Facebook post. Let's say you want to share this ChatterPal as a Facebook post and so on. You can immediately put a title and a description, and it's gonna use this title and description, what Facebook likes to put, which is like HTML or some blah blah blah, right? You imagine it's so confusing, so complex, and that sort of thing. So super easy, step by step. You can even add an exit message saying, thank you so much for leaving. Do you want anything else from me? And that sort of thing. Put a smiley here and all that good stuff. So it's very simple, right? And you see that instant site domain name here. Let's say you wanted to put a ChatterPal on a dentist website. Well, I'm going to show you some examples on how you can profit with ChatterPal in just a second. But, let's say you want to put it out there. You can just put a URL. Let's say I like this ChatterPal to appear on this website. I just get this URL, copy, boom, put it right here in this ChatterPal URL, show it here, and it's going to create it right on that website, just like how I showed you in this example here, in this pizza place, where you can put it right on top of another website and so on. So that way, when you go to a client, you can show them exactly how it looks in their website without you having to get that website details and that sort of thing. And I click create, save, boom, you are done. Okay, super awesome, right? Now, one thing I wanted to mention, I know a lot of you folks are excited. You want to get in right now. You see the power of it. This works in every industry, by the way. I could go on and show you so many industries out there that this applies to. So let's talk about a few of them, and in different niches, by the way, because you have so many avatars, like chef avatars, people, plumbers, doctor avatars, and so on. So it's actually useful for different businesses and different industries. So that way you never run out of actual content, right? You never run out of content to actually share with your businesses, because a lot of businesses want it to be saying, how does it apply to my business, right? So I showed you the e-commerce example. Let's say it's a brick and mortar business like a dental store and so on, or a dentist practice. You can do that, like a hair or nail salon and so on. You can book reservations and book appointments. And literally none of these businesses, actually 90 to 95% of businesses, don't even have a chat option in their website because they're afraid they have to pay a receptionist and so on extra money to monitor it. Here, none of that is important. The ChatterPal will do all the closing, all the appointment booking and so on. It'll integrate with any other system as well to book the appointments that those folks already use anyways. So it's never gonna run out of ideas. And if you're an affiliate marketer, social media marketer, you can use it to on websites, blogs, and so on. And you can also use live link technology for affiliate offers where you don't even need to own the website. You just paste the affiliate link in that instant URL I showed you, right? That live link URL, and automatically it's going to put your affiliate link, and then you can build an email list on affiliate websites without you having to have your own website. Powerful, right? Imagine how powerful that is, right? You can imagine. It's just incredible if you think about it. And if you're an offline consultant or an agency, because you get a commercial license with ChatterPal, you can use ChatterPal as a premium service for business clients for recurring monthly fee, because we are handling the hosting and all that stuff. You don't have to do anything. And let's say that business doesn't want to pay you anymore. You just go in and turn off that campaign and boom, you're done in the ChatterPal dashboard. So it's good. Simple as that. You don't have to even say, hey, please remove it from my website. None of that stuff. It's web-based, right? That's the beauty of being web-based. It's just a simple line of code, boom, and you can just deactivate it and it's never going to show up again. So businesses will keep paying you every month for hosting it. And on top of that, you also get a custom branded chat agent with the logo of that business, and so on and so forth, so they can configure it with their business. So it'll appear, although it took you only 5 minutes or 3 minutes to set up, it's going to appear that you took many weeks to do it, right? And then you can just keep getting that monthly recurring commissions. And by the way, ChatterPal integrates with all the top marketing platforms and CRM systems and so on, like Shopify, ClickFunnels, WordPress, ConvertKit, Kartra, LeadPages, ClickBank, JVZoo, and WordPress. Every single thing you can imagine, it integrates with, basically, is what I'm trying to say. I can keep going on because we already thought through this process. As you know, I'm one of the top, entrepreneurs out there online right now in many networks. So I've thought through this, how I would use it in my own business, right? And so one important thing I'm getting people asking me is, do I get unlimited ChatterPals? Yes, you can build unlimited ChatterPals in unlimited different industries with the commercial license that is built in. And now, here's the best part of this, okay? Very, very important. The best part about this is you get a 30-day rock solid guarantee. As with anything else I've done before, if you use it to your heart's desire, put it on 100 websites and businesses, use it to your heart's desire. You don't like it for any reason or no reason at all, you get every single penny back, okay? And whatever you used at that point, whatever revenue you made, it's yours to keep, okay? And my way of saying thank you, at least you gave it a shot, right? At least you gave it a shot. Now, on top of that, like I said, ChatterPal is integrated in the world's best award-winning Google Cloud infrastructure, which means not only do you get the benefit of using this in your business, but you'll never run out of bandwidth, right? Google owns, as you can imagine, YouTube and so on. They can handle billions of visitors. So why not you use the same thing that Fortune 500 companies use? So we are going to give you that same service, even if it costs us tens of thousands of dollars a month. The reason why is because if you give you great value, maybe you'll like something else we have to offer down the line. Simple as that, right? Now you might be wondering how much, Paul, I want in. So I'll be explaining a little bit in just a bit about how you can profit with ChatterPal and some awesome bonuses I have just for being on this webinar. Trust me, you will have the greatest time ever after this webinar is done. I promise you. You'll be so happy that you'll never be in another webinar before. That's my promise to you, okay? So I know it's a tall claim, but I'll back it up. So similar technology, which does 10% of what ChatterPal does, charges about $97 a month with many limitations. It'll say only 10 chat automations per month, or you cannot have more than so many websites. They have limitations like that. You know it. You're smart. And if you were to hire a professional to do it, like a programmer or a developer to do it, and they would not be an animation expert, nor are they a text-to-speech expert, nor a logo mapping expert, right? So they'll charge you $2,000 or more for something that is just going to be a chat automation system. So you can find what ChatterPal does for any price, even if you paid $5,000 or $10,000, right? But the good news is I want to put it in as many people's hands as possible. And on this webinar, you're going to be getting it for the lowest price ever with no monthly fees. And I promise you, after this webinar is done, the price will increase and you're going to be kicking yourself, because I want to reward folks. You took the time here to be on this webinar. I appreciate you. And, I always appreciate the folks who come to our webinars, and you are so great. And because of that, considering it's unlimited websites, commercial license integrated, considering the fact that you have this advanced chat flow mapping and all that integrations, unlimited hosting and so on, don't you feel 97 would be a fair price for this, right? Don't you see it? Like, because I'm paying the monthly hosting fees for my end, it cost me hundreds of thousands of dollars to develop it and so on. But I thought, in our industry, it's very common, for a little bit higher end apps, maybe not as much as this, but maybe half of what's good as it, they sell it for $67, right? Don't you think it's a fair price, considering if we say as an industry, as the actual base mark, right? In our space that you probably are bought some products from and so on. Don't you feel it's fair for an agency license, commercial license in this case, that you can do unlimited campaigns for unlimited businesses to your heart's desire? Don't you think 67 is a fair price point for something revolutionary like this, right? Absolutely. I'm seeing everybody saying yes, 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 absolutely. I would definitely pay $67 for the commercial license with unlimited campaigns, unlimited ChatterPals, and so on. Well, just for today, because I appreciate you as you're a customer, and I want to put it in as many people's hands as possible, so there's no excuse for you not to get results, not to get the same high-end technologies that Fortune 500 companies use. You're not going to be paying anywhere close to that. You get ChatterPal and all the bonuses for a low one-time investment today. Now, I know you're asking, what's the price, Paul? Well, the price is increasing every couple of hours from when I'm speaking. So whatever I say on this presentation right now will not be an accurate price. So all you have to do is go to that page at chatterpal.io/deal, or alternatively, right below this video, I have a button for you to click on it and go to the ChatterPal page and get ChatterPal for the lowest price it's ever going to be, because every time you try to go into the page, you'll actually be seeing a much higher price if you delay longer, right? All I'm going to say is it's lower than $50, so it's not too expensive. But again, as I said, that could not be the case as well. If you check it out maybe a few hours later, it'd be a lot more than that as well. So whatever the price is when you go will be the lowest price possible, because we're increasing the price every few hours. So in saying that, now let's talk about something more important here. You see, your investment is backed by a 30-day no questions asked money back guarantee. So for any reason, no reason at all, you get every single penny back. Now, the next question you might be having is, are there any upgrades or OTOs? Yes, but they're fully complementary to ChatterPal. It's so many of the pain points you might be having, like getting more 3D avatars every month for a one-time fee, additional voices, free traffic, generating sales, and also generating quality leads and profits as well using the ChatterPal app. Now, on top of that, just for getting the upgrades today on this webinar, because this is an exclusive webinar. When you're watching this video, right, this is made just for you, because I wanted you to also grab what folks who were in the live webinar got access to for a very limited time. You see, what happens is 90% of the people don't even come this far when they're watching a webinar presentation or a video. You're this far, so you might as well just spend that extra couple of minutes to benefit out of it, right? So you get my best-selling products and future releases for free if you get all the upgrades, okay? And by the way, in this live webinar, I'm going to do something that nobody else has ever done in any webinar before. I'm going to give you that kind of value, where I'm going to be giving some future releases of my greatest technologies that will be releasing in the next few months. You'll be getting first dibs at it for free, meaning you're going to be actually getting access, full complete access to those before anybody else around the world gets access to them. So let's talk about a few of them. Not only will you be getting access to every single bonus that's available on the ChatterPal website, like if you click on the button below and you go there, you'll actually see the entire website where we are giving me some nice bonuses there, but these are additional bonuses on top of that. For example, if you get any of the upgrades, you're getting a done for you agency website. Now, this is a fully done for you agency website with samples, examples. We also have the entire system built in where it's going to have all the copywriting and everything done. So you just put it out there, edit a couple of things, and then you can start getting agency clients for your business, and they can start buying your services. In this case, your chat services that will be done via ChatterPal. The next bonus, if you buy any of the upgrades, is the Campaign Cloner app. This was our in-house built app, which allows you to spy on your competition to find out what are the most successful campaigns that are being run by competitors. This is also very useful for industry research, where if you're doing any kind of consulting or agency work and you want to find out for your clients what are the most successful competitors are and what they're doing, this will allow you to get all that information, and it does it via social media, which is the best way to find out, right, your competition, because that's where the majority of the traffic these days is coming from, majority of the sales is coming from. So it's going to track all this and it's going to get it to you on a silver platter, so you can actually get the best sort of results by modeling after the most successful people, successful campaigns, what they're doing, what mistakes that they're not making, right, that's more important, and so on. So you can immediately get instant access to this one as well. And if you get all the upgrades, you're going to get these bonuses, including one bonus just for you that I have saved up. Just wait for a couple of minutes for that one. You will be blown away. And believe me on that. So Social Traffic Suite white label license. This one actually costs a monthly fee, and what you're going to be getting is an agency license with white labeling involved. So for example, let's say you want to manage client social media campaigns as a social media manager, where you're automating things, or you can even give it to a virtual assistant to do that. What it will do is automatically post all over social media, different platforms and so on. And the other great part about this is the fact that even your clients can log in and manage their own accounts within here as well, which is unlike any other app out there. This is actually a recurring monthly subscription. We actually worked with a very big company to make this possible. They have very huge clients out there and so on. So you'll get access to this really cool social media automation app that works with all the top social media platforms to make your posts, schedule your videos, or your ChatterPal sharing. All that stuff can be done here to get more traffic to your websites, blogs, or offers where you have ChatterPal on using this, which is a great way to start getting results. And you buy all the upgrades, you're also going to get the Content Engine Library, which is a collection of 80,000 content pieces from the hottest niches, and you have the right to sell them. You can also create text-to-speech voiceovers for ChatterPals in different niches, and the beauty is it also does the niche research, right? And one of the big questions you may be saying is, Paul, it's all great, ChatterPal, I understand is useful, but what are the biggest industries that will use it? Well, you have hundreds and hundreds of different industries and articles on those industries and so on, so you can immediately be an expert in that market and be a consultant, or as well as create ChatterPals with text to speech. Can convert that over into an educational ChatterPal maybe, or even a sales ChatterPal for all businesses, and you will be having an expert domain in that field because these articles are actually designed by professionals. So you get this as well, unlimited access to this, and you also get complete white label rights for this, so you can actually mold it as you wish and edit it and do whatever you want with it. And if you buy all the upgrades, you're also going to get the Web Monarch Elite Edition. If you already own it, I'm going to bump up your account to be able to have 2 licenses. So just let our team know at bonus@chatterpal.io. I'm going to get you another license. This is going to be the best agency website builder in the planet. It's going to give you 150 web templates for agencies. But if you want to build a dentist website, chiropractor website, you want to build a business for a restaurant or a realtor or a travel agency, you can do it with this. And you also get 2 years premium web hosting and corporate email. Now, corporate email is basically where, for instance, you wanted Bob at bobsagency.com or Jessica at jessicasagency.com, for example. So this is what corporate email is, gives you that professional look. And the beauty is with this one, just so you know, if you wanted Google for work and so on, if you've seen it, they charge $5 per month per email. Here, you don't have to pay anything like that. It's included. And you're going to also ask me, Paul, that's all great, but you're saying 2 years hosting. Well, I cannot promise you unlimited web hosting forever, right? I just legally cannot do that. So I'm going to say 2 years premium web hosting. So after 2 years, you come back to me and say, Paul, I'm loving this platform. Can you just bump it up for 2 more years? Okay, I'll just increase it for 2 more years for free, and then on and on. Okay, so simple as that. I want you to get great results, obviously. So that's the goal. So you get white label rights to all this as well, which means that you can design websites for other businesses as well and start actually not only giving ChatterPals to the businesses, but actually design a website as well for them using this. And it comes with all the web hosting and so on, design and integrated as well. And if you get all the upgrades, you're also going to get the With Compass agency license, which is going to convert all your videos into worldwide page 1 rankings. It does something genius and unique, and it's going to convert over all your videos into a different language based on what country that person is visiting your video from. And because of that fact, it can actually close more sales because you're attracting an audience you never thought possible. Again, it's a unique app. You're going to get unlimited agency license. You can actually do this for other clients as well, so they can get global traffic and actually get better results than what they're getting right now. And on top of that, you're also going to get the AI logo creator license if you get all the upgrades. And the AI logo creator is going to allow you to automatically use the power of artificial intelligence to create dozens and dozens of variations of different logos. And these logos, by the way, can be imported into ChatterPal very easily to make that logo mapping effect that I was telling you about, which is really cool. So what this will do, you just type in a title, right? Let's say you wanted to create a logo for ChatterPal, right? You're just going to go in and you type ChatterPal in the actual app, and then it's going to say, hey, what kind of actual icon do you want for that logo, right? Like the image that you want, or and so on. You can give some type of choices in there. For example, you can type in, I want something to do with chat, I want something to do with 3D avatar, I want something to do with, for example, logo mapping or something like that. And it's going to give you all kinds of suggestions based on your search. You choose 3 of them, and then, or maybe even more if you wish, and then it's going to create dozens and dozens of different variations depending on the font and with different choices. This is also good if you're doing it for clients, right? You can build these, sell to clients really easily, because who doesn't want a choice of 40 or 50 different options that they can actually look at before approving one thing. That is what this cool app does. You can get access to this one. It's a really new app that you've probably never even seen before. And finally, you get all the upgrades. I've saved the best for the last. And trust me on this, I am pumped to share this with you. You're gonna get something that I've personally spent $50,000, my next launch, okay? And this is what I was telling you about. You're gonna be getting Neon Mogul Agency license. This is my next release. I was actually planning to release it in August 2019. This is the biggest game changer in video creation ever, okay? You know some of our apps, revolutionary like ChatterPal, right? A lot of you folks out there, ChatterPal is great, Paul. I want to get clients and so on. This one right here, you're looking at the next ChatterPal, but for video creation, not just for conversions and so on, but really getting results fast, okay? This right here, I spent $50,000 developing, and you're going to be getting agency license for this. And this one right here, just so you understand, just the fact that it's so powerful, I actually was going to charge people $497 and a monthly fee to keep creating more of these videos, because it's so powerful. Now, why is it so powerful? And by the way, this is only, I promise you this, only available in this live webinar, never going to be available with any affiliate, including my own, not going to be bundled with any other app of mine, because it's going to actually be sold, okay, just so you understand. Now, why is this so powerful? What can it do? And why should you be getting all the upgrades for ChatterPal to get this? Think of it this way, right? This one will actually sell for about $497. Even if I do an early bird, it's going to sell for $297, this Neon Mogul app. And I guarantee you, when you see it, I'm going to show you in just a second, you're going to buy it either way, okay? When I release it in August and so on, you're going to buy it either way. But here, you're going to be getting it much ahead of time, okay? So I'm going to be releasing in the first week of April. So that's about 30 days from now. The reason why is it's ready, but I want you to first use ChatterPal, not get information overload, get some clients with it, and then use this. Trust me with this one. After this, you're going to look at video marketing in a different perspective, because this right here is getting incredible results. Now, I know when I say something, you're going to be like, okay, that's cool, Paul. Show me, okay? Okay, let me show you what it does actually. Again, be prepared to be blown away. This is cutting edge stuff. And in fact, even our programmers, like who developed this app, are actually getting sales. And would you believe it? And I'll show you what I mean by that. It's just ridiculous. You'll be blown away by it. And I cannot really stress that more. So let me see. As you can see, I'm super excited to show it. I'm very giddy to show this actually, because I actually didn't want to release it, but in the interest of giving value to you folks, because I don't know if I'm literally going to release an app like ChatterPal again in my life. It's because it's such an important project for me. I don't know if I'm capable of doing one, because it took 3 years. I don't know if I'm capable of doing another one where we have to wait 3 years to build a technology like that, right? So what if I just build you an app that'll not only help ChatterPal succeed, you're helping out. Every single penny you put in, it's going to help out us to build another app that's going to take 5 years or 3 years to develop, right? So to reward you, you just get all the upgrades, help our programmers, help my team out, by pitching in a small fee. All the upgrades, by the way, are less. I'm going to explain each of them in just a second. Are less than, but you're going to get it for like, I think $198, $200 or so. So it's not even that expensive, but you're going to get an app that you would have paid anyway $497 when it comes out. Why? So what this does is it creates neon style images and logos and so on. It converts any image or any text into a neon style logo for businesses, restaurants, and that sort of thing, right? So what do I mean by that? So real quick, let me show you a demo of this one right here, so it gives you an idea. And again, this is revolutionary stuff. I'm actually kind of scared to just reveal it, because I know some copycats will think, okay, I'm going to release it, but I don't care. I'm going to give it to you for free, right? So if you get all the upgrades, so it's okay, no problems. Let them try it out. So check this out. It's going to create these types of logos in neon style. This is a revolutionary stuff, because a lot of businesses are paying a lot of money for these types of logos, right? And you can convert any text into these styles. It's revolutionary. Check this out. This one right here, as you can see here in a real life situation, right? And check this one out real quick. Again, it's going to create these types of logos in different situations. And let's see this one real quick. And so you can create this one, watch this. Check this out. Pretty cool, right? Yeah, you can create it for any business out there, and you can convert any text. So you don't need any creativity. You just write this the business's name, and you can convert that. And you can even convert a logo into this format, okay? So that way you can, a lot of businesses will pay. And the beauty is you can use any of our existing apps like Video Robot. If you bought any of those other ones like Video Builder and so on, you can use these and put video in video, which means in a real video, you can put this stuff as well. So let me play this one more time. Pretty cool. Let me zoom in actually. So check this out. Pretty cool, right? So our programmers, our developers built this, and I had this idea a while back. One of our genius minds, somebody I know very well, who's one of the top agencies down in Toronto, Canada, they actually found this out. Check this out. Don't you agree? Wouldn't you agree that Fiverr.com is one of the more cheaper freelancer websites because people pay $5 or $6 for some projects? Check this out here. These neon logos are so revolutionary. Some of our programmers, they put it up here on this website in Fiverr, and check this out, $48. Right? $13 and so on. And check these orders here. 139 orders already this week. 29 orders already this week. 23 right here. These are not, dollars. These are orders. 181 for $10 for this stuff. Okay? You can immediately use this before everybody else in the world, right? And you get this technology before everybody else. I can promise you, because I'm going to release it sometime in August, maybe late September. You're going to get it in April, in the next 30 days from now, because we got to get tutorials. I want you to not get, so you're getting two of my greatest apps that I've ever built for the price of one, basically, which means everybody who's on this webinar is a winner, because after this, you're never going to hear about this. Trust me on this. Believe me on this, you're not going to hear about it. And let me show you another example here. This guy right here, this is some examples. And you see this one right here. If I go in and show you this example, see, watch this. He's charging $158 for this. $158. Okay. Now check this out. If you see carefully here, it's already made 234 orders for this one, just in Fiverr. And Fiverr, wouldn't you agree, is one of the more cheaper marketplaces where a lot of cheaper clients are there. Now you go to Upwork.com, Thumbtack.com. You have these other sources, and I'm going to be training a lot of you ChatterPal customers on it. Wouldn't you see? So you're going to get a technology that is actually making sales right now with no traffic generation, no creativity, because you just have to copy a text. Like somebody gives you coffee shop or Toronto dentist or something, and you just copy and paste it, and then their businesses happily pay you. Watch this. Watch this. Look at this. $130 and he's made already hundreds of orders already, right? And if I go in here, there are tons and tons of examples. I can keep scrolling down, and none of these, by the way, right? Every single one of these have made a sale. Okay, every single one. Why? Because it's the next generation, and the most important thing of this is the fact that nobody else can do it for simply because they need something very complex like an Adobe After Effects, and a lot of really high-end applications have to do this. You need a lot of processing power as well. So not a lot of people have these resources. You're gonna get this app. You're going to get the agency license so you can sell these. And the most importantly, because you're going to get the agency training where I'm going to show you all the clients and different sources, you can give this as an add-on to your clients. Isn't that cool, folks? Tell me if that isn't cool. You're going to get unlimited access to this just for this webinar. That is my promise. So let me jump back into the presentation real quick. And I wanted to show you this as well. Let's see, where was I here? Yeah. Let's see here. Right. So I was right here, right? So you're going to be getting the Neon Mogul app. Okay. This one right here is easily a $2,000 value, because think of it this. I would have sold it for $497, and then I would have charged $47 a month for usage because it costs money to actually create these, because we need processing power for our servers, because it's not so easy to build these things. So you're going to get that unlimited access before everybody else. And here's the best part. All you have to do is just get all the upgrades. You would have bought the upgrades anyway, right? You may not have bought it right away with ChatterPal, but you would have bought it anyway in a day from now, a few hours from now, because the ChatterPal upgrades are really valuable. And I'm going to go through them right now in just a second, all right? I'm going to go through all the upgrades in just a bit so you'll know the value there is, but you'd have got it anyways. But if with this, it just makes it a no-brainer, because you would have paid anyway $200 later on, because you're seeing people are actually making hundreds of orders just making these types of videos, and you don't need any creativity to this. And in a way, with some of our apps that we built like Video Builder and so on, you had some creativity to build the videos. With this, you just build it, you have the unfair advantage over everybody else, and you're good to go. Now, why should you get these bonuses right now? I hereby guarantee on this live webinar that these exclusive bonuses will only be available on this live webinar and will not be available anywhere else. Let me repeat that again. This is the live webinar. You're here for the ChatterPal launch. I appreciate each and every one of you. A lot of people don't realize how appreciative I am of the folks who come into our webinars. That is the only reason why, trust me, I'm in this position to create apps like this. I'm being very honest. And I have to be appreciative of that, where I have to think ahead of time for you folks. Even if it costs me 50,000, 100,000 and so on, just because of you folks, I'm currently the #1 worldwide bestseller, not only in JVZoo, ClickBank, and all these other platforms. So I have to give back to you folks, even if it costs me money. And most important thing, I have to give you an unfair advantage over everybody else, right? And I guarantee, by the way, that these bonuses, especially that Neon Mogul app, will not be launched until August 2019, which means it's going to give you about a 6-month head start, right, over everybody else, and an unfair advantage, including for myself, because I personally will not sell it to anybody else. Okay, you can't even find it anywhere else for any price. This is the only app, by the way, which can do it so easily, and you can keep my bonuses even if you decide ChatterPal is not for you and wish to take a full refund for 30 full days, because you have no questions asked money back guarantee, right? It's my way of thanking you for taking action, okay? Because as I said, folks, I want to be really upfront. I appreciate each and every one of you. Either way, you're all going to buy the upgrades because they're valuable. I'm going to explain them in just a bit. But, if I make it a no-brainer where I'm going to give you an app, which anyway, you're going to pay $200 later on because there's nothing like this in that marketplace. It's a leap of faith. I had to spend money and a lot of time working with one of the top agencies in Toronto, Canada, who do this, right? They do this full time. That's the idea where it came. He came to me and said, Paul, do you know this? There's these neon videos that are out there. Companies are paying like crazy. Then I said, why can't we build something like this? And then it took us a long time to build. And I thought I'm going to launch it later, but I thought ChatterPal is my most important project to date. I'm actually putting my name behind it. You go to the sales page, it's actually my face on it. So I have to give as much value as possible, right? Because if I'm putting my name on it, it's my reputation on the line, and I have to appreciate and give back to you as much as possible, because something that took 3 years to build, I have to give back. So that is the reason why I'm giving you that Neon Mogul app, my next launch, which again, as I said, it would have been a recurring fee plus a big ticket because people are actually making sales with it, right? So again, as I said, I promise you, no other affiliate, no other person, including me, will offer that bonus again. Let's run through some of the upgrades that you're going to be getting. What do they do? What are the benefits of it? And like I said, everybody who gets the upgrades will, if you buy all the upgrades, they're less than about $200, by the way, just so you understand. Not much, not really that expensive. But with that, you're going to get all those bonuses, and as well that my next release, which I invested $50,000, and I'm going to invest even more down the line. You're going to get that for free. That's like me giving you $50,000 worth of technology for free, right now, because you would have gotten all the upgrades either way. So the first upgrade is ChatterPal Deluxe. You're going to be getting an opportunity to unlock 13 additional lifelike 3D human avatars. So the ChatterPal regular license, you're able to, for example, get all the avatars that you saw. But with this, you're going to get 13 new avatars that are not available anywhere else. It's going to give you an unfair advantage over your competition. Each avatar, by the way, is built from scratch by our animation team, which means we invested a lot of money to make it possible. And the reason why we have to do it from scratch is so that you never run an issue with licensing, right? Don't you hate it, folks, when you're actually using a video or a stock footage or something, and then later on you found out that actually it was not licensed because somebody else owns the real rights and you don't have the right to sell it to businesses, right? Here, you don't have to worry about that. We actually built it from scratch. We own the full licensing. And because we own the full licensing, you don't have to look over it in several different places. You don't have to take our permission as well to sell these avatars in these 3D chat automation systems and all this stuff for any price you wish, okay? And on top of that, you get a new 3D avatar built by my animation team. And I would love to show you again in that Facebook group we'll be having. One day I'll show you, it's so cool, how an avatar is actually built from scratch. It's so cool. It's like a Hollywood movie almost. You'll have a lot of fun. So you're going to get that. That's $2,000 worth of cost for me. You're going to get it every single month for 1 full year. You're going to get a brand new avatar, okay? So that there's no saturation. And you're going to unlock unlimited attention grabbing animated emoticons. Now, animated emoticons, real quick, I'll show you what it looks like so you get some idea on how you can leverage this. The animated emoticons, by the way, we had to take a licensing from a big company to be able to do that. No other app, again, has this stuff. And again, even if they do, they probably didn't take the license because we had a special type of license to get this. So basically what it does is, if I go into the ChatterPal app real quick, this is where you'll see it, okay? Let me see that right here. Oops, yeah, okay, yeah, I see it right now. Okay, so as you can see here in this ChatterPal app right now, we go into the next step, right? And we're in that ready-made chat section. Let's say we just put one of these, right? We're putting the whole flow. Again, Everything is intuitive. We already have pre-built templates, and we have a template master in our support team. So you get all the upgrades. For example, you're a VIP customer of ours. Just say, hey, Paul, get me in touch with Marco, right? He's one of our template guys, and he actually built it from scratch and so on. He'll help you out, okay? He has a special tutorial as well that he built for doing some really crazy things that you can do with ChatterPal. You can check it out on the tutorials page as well. So you can do that. And so the animated emoticons, by the way, are these. You see that? Animated. You have basic, you have the animated. You see that? I'm going to highlight it just right now. So this is the animated stuff you see right here. So that's going to get unlocked as a deluxe license holder. Okay. So you can use it, grab more attention. And again, the deluxe license upgrade is only $44 one-time payment at this time. It will keep increasing, by the way, as we keep going on. We want to give, folks who are actually are really cool customers of ours who've been there for us during the good times, bad times, and so on as well. We want to give back for that reason. You also get the intelligent chat funnel builder with multi-thread chat branching, which means you also get more flexibilities. And you see all these chat flows linked. I'll show you. You also get 12 done for you marketing sales scripts and voiceovers as well on top of it. And you also get unlimited Google Cloud hosting with VIP support. You're going to be put into a private server, and you can, literally do it to your heart's desire, right? And you can literally, you have the premium hosting that so you can never have to worry about it being shut down for having too much traffic and that sort of thing. Okay, so these templates, by the way, are annotated as advanced within the member series. So I want to show you exactly what you're going to be getting. So these are the started ones. This was actually built by a professional. Like I said, he actually built these. It takes us 3 days to build these from scratch. So you can immediately go in and edit any element here and so on, right? So that is what you're getting access to as well. Pretty straightforward, right? Beautiful stuff. And you're going to get built-in scripts, which was in the voiceover section. Remember, I was telling you built-in scripts, like 7 reasons why, get it for an e-commerce business and so on. You get it for, and you also get the voiceovers as well, professional ones. So you can quickly create text-to-speech with these. Okay. Now, I know some of you folks, before I get to the other upgrade, and I want to be really, upfront so you understand the value, because nobody else is going to show you this stuff. From you and me, you need to understand this. So if I go to transactions here in my billing profile, my Google Cloud server, right? These are my, this is the Google Cloud platform, which is the most high-tech award-winning platform out there, right? So let's check this dates out here. And again, this is live. February 1st to February 28, 2019, ending balance, $7,223.57. That's how much it costs me to build one of our previous apps, VideoPal. It costs about $4,000 to $5,000. And this one right here is going to cost a lot more than that, right? So that's how committed I am. That's how, now you're going to say, the next thing you're going to say is, Paul, then how are you sustaining it if it's going to cost you $8,000 a month to sustain this entire platform? The reason is I've been in this business for 10 years. I understand that if I give you unlimited amount of value, even if it costs me a lot of money, right? See that right now, you can see my screen. It's right there for you to see. And last month, by the way, let me actually go back here. You'll actually see that here as well. January 1st to January 29th, right? 31st, sorry, last month, $8,044.26. That's how serious I am about your success. You tell me one other developer in the marketplace who can actually show you, hey, I'm spending this much money for your success, so you don't have to do that, right? So that is how serious I am. So when I'm saying unlimited Google Cloud hosting, when I'm saying I'm going to get VIP support, that's what I mean. And it's for one-time payment, no monthly fees and so on. The reason why I can sustain it is because of the reason why there are about, as I'm speaking right now, 1,320 people on this live webinar right now. You wouldn't be here if you didn't appreciate the fact that we had other folks doing this stuff, right? As I'm speaking here right now, you wouldn't be actually here if you didn't understand the value we provide for our customers, right? And that is how committed I am about your success. So when I'm saying I'm going to give you all the resources, just pitch in a little bit of pitch in fee here to help out our developers so we can keep providing you this service. That's what I mean by these upgrades. Okay, it's not there to make a huge amount of profit or something, but long term it is there so that you have that peace of mind when you're going out there building it for your own business, whether it's your own e-commerce website, your blog, your affiliate offers, or any business for that matter. You have everything in one place. All right. So you don't have to look around. You're not going to say, hey, Paul, this tool is great, but there is this other tool that Fortune 500 companies use that it actually uses an enterprise grade hosting. It uses all the other stuff. Could you please show me that, Paul? Well, not really. This is the same technology used by Fortune 500 companies. It is the same technology right now as we speak being used by some of the biggest firms out there like McDonald's, think Walmart. They're all using the Google platform. Okay. So you're set there. Don't worry. And you're also going to get ChatterPal agency upgrade. Now, ChatterPal agency upgrade is just a one-time payment of $67. Now, this is for you folks who want to do consulting, agency work. And the beauty is with this one, we're going to give you 25 extra ready-made chat templates. Okay. which means with these ready-made templates, you're going to have the ability to create ChatterPals for dentists, chiropractors, lawyers, plumbers, and so on. So all the templates are built in by our experts, keeping every industry in mind, right? For example, a dentist is going to say, hey, do you want teeth whitening services or something like that? Relevant to that dentist, it's going to have the procedures in place, and then you can choose options and your customer will choose it. So that lead that goes to the dentist is very valuable because that dentist or whoever it is will know, okay, this person wanted a teeth whitening procedure. That costs us about $2,000, meaning we're going to make $2,000 profit from it. Well, why don't I pay the person, which is you, $500 for it because I'm making $2,000 out of it? Makes sense? So you can track all this stuff as well. You also get Zapier integration. Now this is for you folks as well as agency. Let's say you wanted to go more advanced. One of the biggest thing with a lot of agencies and consultants is when you go to a real business, right? When you go to an actual real business out there, and you want to present yourself as an expert, they're all going to say this. Trust me on this. With experience, I'm telling you. What they're going to say is, that's all great, Bob, Jessica, Mike. That's all great. But I have an existing system. I don't want to change anything that I already use, right? I have an existing customer management system, appointment booking system, calendar system, and so on. Well, with this, you can integrate with all their existing systems. So you can never say, hey, no, okay, I'm so sorry. I didn't know it didn't integrate with yours. No, it does. Thousands and thousands of apps integrate with this. As an agency, you need it, right? Pretty much. So you can approach any business. And within the ChatterPal app, you have a calendar system. So people can choose and book a date with the calendar that pops up. It's kind of cool. And you also get double the avatar talking length for longer scripts and so on. So for certain industries, let's say text to speech and so on. By the way, every single text to speech that you create, it costs us money, okay? Because we have to license it from big companies like Amazon, Google, and so on. And on top of that as well, you're also going to get 25 professional human spokesperson videos with green screen in different industries. You can put it up, create human ChatterPals, okay? Right off the bat. And it comes with full green screen removal. I wanted to show you that real quick. If I can show you this example here. So let's show you. Let me see. Go to my campaigns, right? Let's see here real quick. Okay. So you see that right here, I have an option right here, which is Sarah, right? If we go here, we click edit. So as you can see here, if I go to her and I click settings, this is what we do. We can even put human avatars, any voice, any artist or any special spokesperson. So it was like this. The initial video was like this. It was a green screen video, right? So now with the ChatterPal app, you can immediately change this into you can do a little bit of trickery here, and it's a little fun actually. For you to work with this, you can remove that green screen elements and make it transparent background. So when they actually are in your website and so on, it looks as good as a natural voice and that sort of thing. Okay, and it's going to look like, hey, they're part of the website. It's transparent and so on. This is another flexibility, right? Because there might be some businesses that say, 3D avatars, that's great, but I'm actually looking for a spokesperson for my business because for my business I need that. Well, now you do, right? You can go to Fiverr.com and get a spokesperson video 30 seconds for $5. $5 if you want to, okay? And if you want a longer video, I'm going to show you as well some examples with scripts and everything that we've written for you and that sort of thing, okay? So that is as well there as a part of ChatterPal agency. Now, you're also going to get done for you client contracts. Now, the reason why I got this developed, I actually spoke to many agencies to get this, is a lot of agencies, professional agencies, they never go to a client and say, hey, I'm going to charge you $500 for this. Because that's the most unprofessional thing you can do, because it's going to keep that emotions in play where a client will not like you. What this will do is it's going to say, hey, these are all the services I can provide. You check what you want, right, to the client. And they're going to check. And it's going to ask an option saying, what's the budget for this that you can pay? The client is going to write, it's going to be $2,000 is what maximum I can pay for this. Okay, charge them $2,000 then. Thank you very much. Sold, right? Or some clients will say $500 is the maximum I can pay for that. Okay, sold. $500 because it's taking you only 2 to 3 minutes to do this stuff, right? And you also get virtual worker access for 5 members with the agency license. Again, this is for you folks. A lot of agencies, you don't want to, maybe you want to outsource this whole thing, or you want to give it to a business partner and so on. So you have a virtual worker, a business partner and so on. And then you have 3 people logging in at the same time, for example. Not a good thing, right? Or you might even want to log in with multiple devices to do this stuff, because you can also works with the mobile device. Well, same thing with the virtual worker. You have 5 different devices you can log in at the same time, so you're good to go there. And you also get step-by-step over-the-shoulder training. I'm going to show you some secret strategies in this webinar real quick as well, and I'm going to go more in depth in this as well. I'll give you a master class of training on where to get clients, where to get big ticket clients, and all that good stuff. Okay. And I'll show that after I show you all the upgrades in just a second. And you also get the ChatterPal Premium Voice Pack, which is, this is revolutionary, by the way. You can get to unlock 50 additional premium voices. Now, these are voices none of our previous apps or any other app in the marketplace all have. We had to license these specially for you, and that's why it costs us money for every single voice that you generate. Even if it's a 30-second voice or a voiceover, it costs us money. So these are extra text-to-speech voices in different languages, and in the account, they're annotated at the star on them. You're going to use those, and these are licensed, by the way, so you can use on your own projects as well as clients' projects, and you can instantly sync these voices with any ChatterPal avatar, okay? And you can use these voices to create videos in languages and different foreign languages. A little tip I can give you, super top secret tip. Let's talk about that tip. That is, let's say you're actually going to a client, right? What if you told them, hey, I can create a ChatterPal for every single page of your website? You know, normally with chatbots and all these tricky things, people create it just for one page, their homepage. You can say, I'm going to put a female avatar because I want to greet your, folks who are females who might be interested, right, in that section of your website. Or I'm going to be creating an animal avatar for this section. Or I'm going to create a German language avatar who's speaking in a different language with these voices, right? So then you can charge the client for the same price of one, 5 or 6 different avatars that you can build for different pages on their website or different businesses for your clients, right? They might have different businesses and you can charge them for one. And that's an unfair advantage you can get immediately, right? And finally, that upgrade, by the way, is less than $40, one-time payment. And just so you understand, that is what it would cost me an hour. For the amount of people are on the webinar right now, it's going to cost me about every single hour. That's how much it's going to cost me to allow you to use those, because it costs me for every voice that you create. But it's okay. If I give you value, you're going to give it back to me. I know long term, it's all going to make up for it. It's all good. No worries there. Okay. And finally, the last upgrade is the ChatterPal International. This, by the way, I believe last to check is less than $30. One-time payment. And all of these are one-time payments, no yearly monthly fees ever. For any reason or no reason at all, there's no monthly fees. And like I said, every single upgrade comes with a no questions asked money back guarantee. You just get the upgrades for just the bonuses alone, like the Neon Mogul and the AI, for example, logo builder and the agency website and the web hosting that I'm offering, all that stuff. You get it, get all the upgrades. Then you don't like one of these, keep what you like, get rid of what you don't like, get every penny back for those. Fair enough? It's as fair as it can get, right? So with the ChatterPal International, what will happen here is that it will automatically detect based on the location of the person who's visiting. Let's say a person is visiting from Mexico. It's going to automatically convert the entire chat flows, the ones you wrote in English, by the way, in Spanish, okay? Because it's from Mexico. Or for example, somebody comes from Germany, it's going to automatically convert that German audience and it's going to, basically welcome your visitors in German or French or Portuguese, whatever it is, based on the country. Now you're going to say, Paul, what's the value of it? They've done research recently that just putting a chatbot alone can get 800% more results, okay? Now with ChatterPal, you can 10x that, 100x that, right? You understand that? You see the power there. You can imagine. Chatbots are like 10% of what ChatterPal can do. But think of it this way. What if they've done other research where even if a person, okay, we all know that 80% of the world doesn't speak English as a first language, but they still speak it as a second language, right? What happens is when people visit from all these countries, even though they understand English, when you actually welcome them in their own language, they're going to have more trust with you and they're going to have more attention that you'll grab with them because nobody else does that for them, right? Nobody else takes the time to actually customize it in their language. So this is a location auto detect technology. It's going to has also relevance optimization technology built in. So what's going to happen is it's going to grab more attention, and even if those folks cannot speak English, that's good. But even if they can speak English, they'll appreciate that you're actually targeting it in their language, which is only going to mean you're going to get more customers. It works out beautifully. Imagine you're doing it for offline businesses or even e-commerce websites and so on. A dentist or lawyer, especially in a lot of the places in the world these days, there are a lot of people who speak Spanish or Portuguese or Italian and so on, or German, right? Just having this in their language, they'll appreciate that dentist because at least that person took the time, or for that matter, chiropractor, lawyer, real estate agent, whoever it is, right? Or even an e-commerce website or even an affiliate website, that they took the time to salute them in their language. So that's what the ChatterPal International is. As I said, all these upgrades combined, and I'll post the links for the upgrades specifically as well in case you missed out on the flow. Again, as I said, you can use the checkout by credit card option if you're getting error like invoice already paid or something like that. I'm sorry, when we get so many people out there, it happens. So use that checkout with credit card option for that. And as I said, every single actual upgrade comes with a no questions and money back guarantee. I want to give back to you. And as I said, ChatterPal is my best ever creation to date. It took 3 years to build, so I don't want to have have any compromises. I don't want to have anything left behind. So with these upgrades, you're going to get every single thing that you need to succeed with ChatterPal. You're not going to have to go and buy some other tool for 29 bucks a month or 129 bucks a month and so on. Okay. And just so you understand, if we stack up ChatterPal with the competition out there, and I'm going to show you right now so you can actually see what's happening there. Okay. This right here is one of the top marketplaces where you can create chatbots, just chatbots, okay? Not even with 3D avatars, logo mapping, any of that really high-end stuff, right? So if I go in here, if I click join, right? And I'll actually show you this. It's very interesting, by the way. So if you go unlock and you go to this page, specifically, you'll see bot makers and you go to pricing. Watch this. As an agency, if you were to go in with the competition right now, I'm talking about, like right now, look at this right now. They're charging you $599.99 per month, $600 a month for just 5 templates, just 5, meaning 5 industries that they're targeting, okay? Just 5. And by the way, the thing with ChatterPal, as you can, and this custom is just 3 per month, as you can see here. Custom bots, meaning if you want to build it with your own and so on. With ChatterPal, you can do 100 times more, right? With the flexibility that's available. You've seen the power of it, and there's no monthly payments. So that is the competition we are dealing with. So when you're going to your client, you show them this, hey, or even for that matter, your own business, this is what you're competing with. Show them this, hey, it's costing 600 bucks a month, or you can pay me 500 bucks one time to put this up on your business and so on to improve your conversions, get you more leads, get you more appointments and so on. Or for that matter, some of you folks were saying, Paul, I don't have any interest in being a consultant. I don't have any interest in being, for example, putting it up on my website. I just want to make money out of it. Show me how I can make some money. I can get some traffic out of it. Well, what you can do is this one. This is a website called botlist.co. You can go there right now. There are many websites like this. I can show it to you in our masterclass training and so on. So when you go to this website, what you can do, by the way, is they have template library, okay? Their marketplace. So if I go into web templates, which is what we're actually doing, we're putting it on website and so on. If you see here, watch this, really cool. These are all the ones that you can build with ChatterPal, and you can showcase it here. And you see all of these have pro icons. So you see that pro, which means these have a pro plan, which is they're actually selling for a monthly fee and so on. So you can put your ChatterPals depending on what industry it is. Or you can say, hey, this is for a dentist, right? It's a bot, it's a ChatterPal for dentists, or it's a ChatterPal for accountants, it's a ChatterPal for lawyers, for e-commerce sites. And check this out. Check this out. 102,000 people have viewed this. I mean, free traffic. Talk about free traffic. 100,000, 93,000, right? Check this out. I can keep going on and on and on. And these are nowhere close to the complexity of ChatterPal, okay? Or the advanced stuff, okay? Like this one right here, all it does is it just gives you a city guide for a city in Czech Republic, the country, right? 100,000 people won this, right? And you can keep going on and on, 51,000, 26,000. So you can start getting traffic and also sell these on these marketplaces like this one. And people will go love and buy it because that's how revolutionary ChatterPal is, okay? Now, another thing that you can do, and to drive home this point, okay? Another strategy that you can do right away, because I want to give you everything in this webinar because you took the time to be here. I appreciate you, right? So if you go to Google, let's go to Google right now, actually. Let's see here. If I go to Google, if you type in, let's say one city, one of the top cities in the world, New York. One of the top cities in New York, right, is Manhattan. I'll just type in Manhattan dentist, okay? When you go to Manhattan dentist, you're going to see results here. It's one of the richest cities in the country of US, right? Watch this. Manhattan dentist, just that keyword alone, gets about 410 visitors a month. Not a lot, but as I said, a dentist, if they get these 410 people to show up, that's easily worth $1,000 to $5,000 for them. Just a dentist, you know, plastic surgeons, lawyers, all these other businesses, there are tons of them, right? Bakeries and so on. We have all kinds of niches already built in. They actually will get the same amount, and it's going to be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? Now, check this part. It says CPC. What does that mean? Cost per click, meaning for running an ad and getting a visitor, these businesses are paying an average of $6.58. Now, if I go to my right, if you see right here, Best Dentist Manhattan is $6.16. NYC Cosmetic Dentistry is $14.30 that businesses are paying, right? For every click, meaning every visitor, they're paying this much money, right? So now I want you to have a quantum mind shift now. Instead of looking at it in an angle where I need to get more visitors, more traffic, more, from free YouTube traffic and so on. What if you can actually convert the existing traffic these businesses are getting and you're getting and make more money? All you have to show this dentist or whatever business. I mean, even if I go to Toronto, where I'm from, Toronto, Canada, right? If I go in Toronto dentist and I type it, it's $7.71, okay, per click, and 5,400 as you can see. And check this out. In here, if I go in carefully, some of them are even $8.28 per click. You just go to dentist and say, hey, you can either pay $8.26 and you have an incentive, meaning for every 100 visitors, they're paying $800 and that sort of thing. Or I can make those $800 that you've spent and get you at least one client worth $1,000 so that your return on investment is really high. Just try it out. Put it on your website for a week, see how it works, and go. Isn't that like an irresistible offer on your angle? Because if they're spending $7, any one of these with the ads on the top or in the bottom, they're paying that kind of money. You see all these folks here that you see, and they will be happy to listen to you because they're already spending money. It shows you, right? The stats are right here, okay? So that is another way you can profit by showing this to folks who are saying, you're paying this money either way. I know you're paying this money for every visitor that comes in, but there's no guarantee that visitor will buy. What if I have a special avatar like this one right here, right, on your website, right? And I can make it really, really successful and profitable for you, right? See how powerful that is? And the beauty is with this, you can go into any of my campaigns here. I can go in and you can do the live link technology for any website out here, okay? So I have a dentist campaign here. So I'll just click edit here. I'll go to the last page and use the live link technology here and show it the ChatterPal on that. So if I go into Manhattan Dentist, because I showed you that as an example, I go into Manhattan Dentist and I see here Manhattan Dental Studio. It's one of the top, right? This is the website, not the most prettiest website, but they don't have any kind of system or a chat or anything here, right? You can just go in there, copy, go back to ChatterPal, URL to show in ChatterPal, which is the live link technology. So you just show them in the email that you send them or in whatever, phone call, face-to-face, whatever it is, up to you, right? Just click create and click save, right? And boom. And then now all you have to do is I go back to that dentist campaign, right?
If you're in need of a dentist, you probably have a lot of questions, such as, will my procedures hurt?
But you see how powerful that is, right? You can actually show them live how it's going to appear on their website before you even actually have to ask them for their back end or anything. So that way there's no reason for them to actually not use yours, right? And this is all going to be branded as well, so it's never going to show to them that you're actually using ChatterPal and so on, because the branding is with their domain name, their, for example, their logo and that sort of thing. Does that make sense, folks? See how powerful that is? Now, you've been watching this presentation so far. Now, between you and me, I just want to let you know that I've been in this business for over 10 years now. I've personally not seen something so revolutionary for such a low one-time fee. The only reason we're doing it is to put it in the hands of everybody out there. And when you think about it, you're going to buy ChatterPal either way, whether it is now or maybe a month from now when we're actually advertising it on Facebook or on Google or on big platforms out there. You're going to see it, you're going to buy it. I know that for a fact. The problem is it's going to be much more expensive then, and the bonuses that I'm offering will be gone at that time. And finally, you will miss out on the early advantage that you'll be getting now by getting ChatterPal today. Just think about this. If you just put ChatterPals on 50 websites, considering the fact that there's no limitations on how many campaigns or how many websites or offers you can put it in, and it only generates a single sale, which more than pays for the entire platform and all the upgrades. But the better part is now you can still have that ChatterPal continuously generate 24/7 more leads and sales. I'm putting my 10 years of experience on the line here. Just get it, check it out. ChatterPal will be the best app that you've ever purchased. I'm putting my reputation on the line, I'm putting my experience on the line, and I'm telling that with no uncertainty because I really believe that when you apply it, when you actually put it up, spend that 2 minutes to set up your ChatterPal, not only will it be fun, yes, absolutely, it's going to be super fun, and enjoy the awesome commissions rolling in. So that is the beauty here. I want you to check out ChatterPal. So go to the button below this video, go click that button and get in, get access to everything. And as I mentioned, you're gonna get ChatterPal anyway, regardless whether it is from this presentation or a couple of months from now when you see a lot of the biggest companies out there using it to boost their results. ChatterPal is already the #1 bestseller worldwide. I want you to just imagine this. You deploy the ChatterPals revolutionary technologies, start getting results. We have our whole team with 20 years of combined experience having your back. We are there for you when you need assistance. We are there for you when you need help on how to improve the results that you'll be getting. We'll be training you on that. And really, we're providing you all the resources that you need in one place so you're never left behind. And in that case, since you're already getting ChatterPal, might as well get these exclusive bonuses that I have as well, because it was created by the same team who developed ChatterPal, which means you know the quality that is going to be there in those. So instead of you buying multiple apps, you have everything you need in one place. And because of the fact that we take a long time to develop apps, like ChatterPal took 3 years, our previous apps took a year to develop, you're going to be getting our future app as well for free today. And as I mentioned before, this webinar presentation is time sensitive because of the exclusive bonuses that we're giving, as well as the exclusive pricing that you're getting, which is all early bird pricing. So at any moment, this webinar will be taken down and this video will be taken down. So this is your last chance to check it out. And as I said, this is the best price you can get ChatterPal in, because we're raising the price every few hours as we speak. So check it out. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you the very best.